So this is Roz, and she's my audience. Okay. Let's take a trip down memory lane. For those of you who are sensitive, go ahead and get your box of tissues. Think back to your window shopping days. Finally finding the perfect shoes to go with the outfit you'll be wearing for your family event you're going to. And they fit perfectly. You see that they're even on sale, but sadly, even the sale price isn't within your price range until next paycheck. And you ask yourself, where is all your money going to? Your house rent. Now remember back to that one storm. You know the one. When the trees scraped against your window, and the rain pounded on your rooftop, and the wind howled down the chimney. The one when the lights flickered until they finally shut off for good. Then the house makes that noise. It always makes. But it's a lot louder because it's dark. Then you hear the sound. Drip, drip, drip. The water is leaking from your ceiling. The insecurity feeling is overwhelming, and you leave to a friend's house instead of calling your community security office. The next morning, you return to the house to all the damages. You see that the roofing is blown off, and the landscaping is going to take at least 8 hours of work, not to mention the money it will cost. You call the owners, and they're going to be on vacation for the next week. So they're going to have to fix it when they get back. The storm has turned out to be a huge inconvenience. Okay, put down the box of tissues and your blankie and stop quenching your stress ball. I have a solution. My name is Morgan Wimberly, and I am your solution. I have heard these stories numerous a times. I have been in property management since 2009, and I hold an assistant manager position. And I can tell you the best way to overcome the excessive debt, the endless insecurity, and the constant annoying inconvenience is to rent an apartment. First, let's talk about the money you will save. Most houses for rent require you to bring your own appliances. That's an easy $1,000 plus on top of your higher security deposit required for a house. Once you're looking to move to a house, ensure that you have about a small house down payment saved. Also, the utilities in the house are usually about at least $250. Electricity alone in California is at least $180 if you are conservative with your usage. I live in an apartment, and I've yet to pay over $36 for an electricity bill. Lastly, house rent on average is about $400 more than an apartment. That extra $400 alone would give you the money needed for those awesome pairs of shoes. I know some may feel it's worth the extra money to have a garage or a big dog, but you can always get a climate-controlled storage for less than $400. I would recommend getting the dog when you buy your own place and have less of a chance of moving around. It gives the dog a little bit more stability. As if the money wasn't enough reason to choose an apartment, let's talk security. Most people feel secure in an apartment. Some may say you have less privacy due to your neighbor's door being right across from yours. But this makes most people feel more secure knowing they have a neighbor looking out for them. Most people get to know their neighbors by meeting them in passing bys or at community events. This gives you someone to check on your cat without being too much of a hassle, or someone to check your mail when you're on that week-long vacation. It also helps also helps that most apartments are gated, creating a sense of community of your own. Keeping people out who just want to park their car in a gated place, or the people who want to sit around and monitor when you're not home so they can break in. Also helps that the security patrol approaching those people, making sure they're not there. With our apartment community, our security patrol comes up to people who are sitting in the car at 2 o'clock in the morning for no reason and make sure that they have a purpose, whether if they're going to work, if they're picking up a friend to go to work, or if they're just about to go inside the house but they're going through their phone. Makes people feel a little bit more safe without having running cars staring into other people's apartments. Then, if you had that storm here, you have rather your neighbors to call, or you have that security patrol to call. Lastly, living in an apartment is just plain and simple convenient. Let's talk about the storm damaging the landscaping, or the roofing, or blowing away Toto for all that matters. You have the convenience of knowing the landscaping is going to be taken care of by management. You know that if the roof was leaking, not only would you have maintenance done to it within 24 to 48 hours, but there's also an emergency number you can call so they can come out and prevent any water damage to your personal belongings. There is also a constant on-site staffing, so you don't have to worry about the staff taking vacation when you need them the most. The office staff is here to make your life less stressful. They accept packages, look up directions, assist with interior design, are there for you if you leave the stove on, if you need someone to bounce ideas off of even. They plan community events to get you to know your neighbors. This could lead you to finding a carpooling buddy that you didn't know you had, or even a new friend in a new city to shop with, to have dinner with, or to even go hiking with. The office staff is there for your convenience. So, to wrap it all up, apartment living is more inexpensive, is more secure, and is more convenient than living in a house. Some people may feel they are missing out if they don't rent in a house, but renting an apartment gives you more all around. Seek out an apartment today and improve your cash flow, improve your sense of security, and improve your stress level. Once again, I'm Morgan Wimberly, and I'm your solution.